Now this is an interesting event, a question of loyalty. A rivaling family has caused quite some problems for one of your relatives lately. Although you're not generally the type to meddle in other people's business, you are beginning to think that this whole thing has gone too far. Well, who is she? Elpis Atalit? No, she's not our friend. So, do something about it. Spartacus Spartacid becomes a rival of Elpis Atalit. Or stay out of it. Spartacus Spartacid loses 6 loyalty? Let's do something about it. And we might want to jail her just for fun. How many of these guys? This guy should go to jail. His loyalty is 0. Well, that increases our tyranny. But on the other hand, these guys are fucking ticking bomb. We're not going to imprison her, but we'll get rid of this guy. And this guy. Which increased our tyranny to 4. But whatever, we can't really do anything with this one. Can we? We can release him, or we can banish him. Well, if we banish him, it increases our tyranny even more, so... Well, not as much as if we execute him. No, we'll just keep them jailed for now. Well, the game wasn't our friend right now. We lost the battle, losing 4,000 of our troops, while they lost only around 2,000. Which sucks, because we should be able to win this. On the other hand, the good news is that we delayed them a bit, and we did some damage. We had really... Well, there was just a difference of 1.5. They had a 0.5 bonus in martial arts, and we had a -1 penalty for crossing a river. But we still killed some, which is good. It's better than nothing. I'm trying the last maneuver of this war. I will send my army, which will by then have almost 19 or maybe even over 19,000 men, to Dardania, where they will stay put. I checked my armies, and we are doing well on defensive. We are not a kind of offensive army. As you can see, only our archers are better in offensive than defensive. Yeah, there are no bonuses for horses or horse archers, and most of our men, and by men I mean the heavy infantry, they have a huge bonus to defensive. So I'm just gonna station them in Dardania, and we should be attacked in 6 days after our arrival by 13 units of Antigonid Kingdom. The rest is retreating, and there's another one coming, so we might have a defensive stance against them here. I'm thinking about one more thing. How good is Spartacus Spartacid? He has base 8. This guy has base 8 as well. We have someone with higher than 8? Like 9 specifically? Nope. Okay then, well, it's up to you, old man. Is he old? No, he's 27. Okay. Being 3 years older than me, I don't really think he's old. We can take another omen, so this time let's go for the population growth. And we failed! Oh yeah, it's really approximately 0.2 as I said. Cool. Okay, we got Civic Technology Advanced level 11, which allows noble plotting and plebeian nobility to be discovered. Anyways, the strategy with occupying Dardania is working. There is nobody coming, and the two armies of Antigonid Kingdom are locked in Maedi, being periodically attacked by Lysimachid Kingdom, so I expect them to break soon. Hopefully they will break. Yep. Meanwhile, not much is happening. I've been monitoring the situation in the close barbaric lands, and I'm quite worried. These two provinces could send out hordes anytime soon, so... Well, the horde chance is still 0, but fuck it, man. I mean, like, seriously. It gets a bit higher, and we are fucked. Not to mention, Luigi can spawn a huge barbarian horde any month now. Well, we gained the core in Terras, Burdavensi and Fiefigi, which is okay. On the other hand, what is not okay is that Lysimachid Kingdom lost Maedi. It seems that this thing forced the Antigonid Kingdom to venture deeper into their territory, which means more attrition and less reinforcements. There's a 29 regiment army attacking Thracia, so they should get it and then hopefully deal with this one. If that happens, they might reclaim Maedi and finally launch an assault into the Antigonid Kingdom. Rome has declared war on Arevasi, so these two provinces will be soon dark red. And it's running out of places to go. As I learned, they're getting a tribute from Bononian boys, so these guys will probably be safe for the time being. Other than that, I have no idea why it's not attacking Helveti and Carusi. These would be quite good targets for Rome, especially the Helveti. Yeah, no colonization happening. Did Numidia expand? I don't think so. Why is there a peace between Numidia and Carthage is beyond me as well. These were on their throats since the beginning of the game, and now they're just sitting there. Major discovery! Divine favor! Rulership was not just a political task, it was also a religious task. The growth of religious ritual around the ruler added a certain aura to the ruler. This in turn enhanced their standing. Ruler popularity gain plus 0.05, which is not, bad, but oh fuck, we got rebels in Boston. Crap. Is it the militia? Yeah, it's militia, so that should be okay, but still, I'll need to send the 4 Stratos there to deal with it. And we are this close to getting stability plus 2. Yeah, just a couple more months. Religious technology advance level 12, which may trigger the Cult of the Sea. And we got a revolt in Sarmatia. Holy fuck. Well, take the Sarmatia and then go to Bastarnae. Jesus, we're not gonna be able to stand in this war much longer. I mean, like, a third of our armies are locked in a conflict which does not even entails us. New Omen time. Hopefully this time we'll get the population growth. Yes, we did. And what's funny is that for the third time now, Lysimachid Kingdom failed to reclaim Astike. Every time they attack it, they lose and return to Thracia. So, fuck. I guess the cavalry is really good in this game, but I have no idea how that's possible. When I look at the cavalry, it has a bonus against militia. Everybody has a bonus against militia. Against horse archers and against archers. But I mean, what the fuck? I have so much heavy infantry which can deal with cavalry any way it wants. That's weird. It's really, really weird. I was thinking about this previously as well. How come that, you know, cavalry costs so much when it's not that good? I guess it is that good. No idea. I never use it that much. It's just like a small contingent. I guess we should train more then. We got 3 stratos. So 1, 2, 3 more. I know I'm, you know, sending the balance down so the stability is a bit more far away, but we need to resupply the first stratos with more units, because the 6 regiments it has is not enough to deal with every potential danger that can attack them. Wow, Rome is really fast. They already annexed those 2 guys. So look at that. Rome now has almost whole of Italy, almost all of France, and half of Spain. And we got an empty office. Poor Triarchus died. So we need a new one. Let's see. Just finesse or... yeah, finesse and a bit of martial. Okay, it's you. Oh, well, he wants to become Archon. Is there anyone who wants to become... nope. So you. And he's a former architecton. This made me laugh. You cannot tell the truth. Perhaps it was the day Spartacus Spartacus denied cutting down the cherry tree after doing so in front of everyone. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows the Spartacus Spartacus word is as trustworthy as a large wooden horse outside your city walls. So cool. Our heir apparent is a deceitful guy. Great. He spreads corruption. So he's submissive and he's deceitful. What a great heir. Oh, I wish how I could imprison him. For example, this guy is great. He has a huge finesse and great charisma. He has bad martial, but I wouldn't really care about that. Because, you know, why? Why would we care about that? And this guy... wait, this guy, our heir, has some children, and he has 2 daughters. Jesus Christ, her charisma is insane. She has 10. And the next leader, oh, it's not that bad, 775. You know, she could be worse, yo. Major discovery. All Basileus, we have discovered the basics of plebeian nobility. Traditionally, the aristocracy was the backbone of an ancient state, in Roman terms, patricians. However, as wealth began to grow, the wealthier members outside the aristocracy began to agitate for their share of power. Although this conflict was most obvious in republics, even monarchies could not ignore these new power brokers. The effect was to make the competition for influence in government more intense and the need to form alliances to further careers more important. So it means that we can now have more friends and more enemies. And Rome has declared war on Helvetii, which are here. So finally, something that makes sense. We are under attack in Dardania by Olympus Theronid, who has a really high martial and who's gonna win. There's 25 units attacking us, while 6 more is stationed in Talanti. Meanwhile, Lysimachid Kingdom failed in every single battle against the Antigonid Kingdom. So I mean, like, what the fuck? How can they lose that? I mean, I gave them as much time as they needed and they still failed. Related news. We are sending our units to Bastarnae, who is starting to have problems holding against the militia. We already trained 2 horse units, cavalry, and they will meet in Bastarnae. One is actually, yeah, one is attached already to the 4 Stratos. And we're back to +2 stability. Let's see how this battle goes. I want to see how badly we fail. Yeah, we're taking heavy casualties. Fuck, look at that. We have such unluck when it comes to dices. Yeah, we lost 8,000 troops. There was 3,947. Oh god. Well folks, we have to face it, we are not doing well in this war. And neither is Lysimachid Kingdom for that matter. I don't think we should stay in it any longer. It might be a good idea to sue for peace. You know, but it feels like, look at them. It's kinda like a tie now, where neither side can do much good. But if we back out, they are fucked. Oh, I have an idea. Let's call them to arms. Yes, they will now attack Antigonid Kingdom, so that means they will, well, they will most likely get Phoenicia and Tyre, but there might be some serious ass-kicking. Let's see if that will work out. And we really need to get to Bastarnae, for fuck's sake. Come on, game. Don't you dare crashing on me. Yep, this should be swift and decisive. They have no leader and they're just militia. We have archers, heavy infantry and cavalry, so yeah, that should be really easy. It's basically a massacre. Okay, he gained some popularity. How many troops does he have left? 7,000. So I'll let him rest for a month and then attack Gepide. Yes, like this.